Alrighty, guys, here we go. Happy Friday. Tashi Dolma in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Exciting.
How's Texas?
Very good. Hot weather. Excited to be here with the family. And I'm really proud of you.
Thank
First
you.
accepted offer. What is it? Less than a month in a business?
Yeah. Oh no, 1 month has passed now. Yeah, 1 month.
But you got it within the first month, I would say, right?
Mhm.
First accepted offer, done an inspection. I mean, it's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up. As every Friday, guys, the Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk County weekly market updates. We pretty much through a mid of the summer. So really excited to see where we at with the inventory and contracts and sales. As always, you're going to look at all three counties. Humera, whenever you're ready, we can get started. Tasha, I'll have you go first with single-family homes in Queens, okay?
Okay.
Because I know that's where your first deal was, right? Single-family home in Queens, so you earned it, okay?
Yeah. So here is the single family market update for Queens. We have the new listings from last year this week, which is 145 homes that were newly listed at $840,000 average price. For 2021, this week, it was 140 homes. So not much difference.
Yeah, incredible, right? Incredible.
Yeah. And this was like, I think a month after the COVID time for last year. Like that's when it started. It got
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, the summer. Remember last summer we started losing things up. People eating outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, things were much lost. So same number of units.
Yeah. And then for last week this year, it was 115 homes newly listed, which is a little lower, but better than last month's. And then under contract, that's where we see the difference. Under contract. So for last year, there was only three homes under contract in Queens, 3 single families. And this week it was 111 homes, and you could see that that's a lot. There's a lot more coming into the market. There's a lot more going under contract. A lot of deals being done. Last week, same thing. Huge difference from last year. It was 3 homes, and last week it was 78 homes. How many sold? It was 35 last year. This week, the average is around the same for the price.
Right.
Then for this year, we did 65 homes that were sold. And then last week, it was 75 homes sold. So there's a difference there, but not as much as under contract.
See basically, especially on the sold side, right? We see a good numbers coming in 65. Last week, 75 2 weeks ago, right? That's a really good chunk.
Yeah,
that's a really good chunk of homes coming in. And let me see, I lost my screen. Somebody was calling me. There you go. What's interesting to see is the prices, right? I mean, pretty much the prices have frozen, right? 775, 772, 780. Good stuff. But plenty of inventory, like you said. 150 homes 2 weeks ago to 140 homes last week. And that's what's important, right? We've got homes to show and we can continue staying proactive and selling. Alrighty, let's jump in the multifamilies. I'm going to go through them. So 2 weeks ago, July 5th through the 11th, 66 new listings hit the market. To last week, July 12th through the 18th, 91. So that's a nice big boost in inventory, right? Comparing to last year, 74.
Yeah.
Contracts, 41 2 weeks ago to 65 last week. So again, nice boost on the contract pending side, about 24 extra homes to only 1 last year during COVID. I mean, nobody was thinking about multis during COVID, right? And then sold 30 2 weeks ago to 38 last week. Again, much better week this week than last week on all 3 ends, and 22 closed during last year. Perfect. So I think what's really the best about the multifamily homes is the contracts now, right? People are coming back into the multifamily market, right? People now, don't worry about tenants as much as they used to, 3, 6 months ago, right? And things are really happening over there, which is
Mm-hmm.
very exciting to see. All right, jump on the co-ops and condos.
The co-ops and condos in Queens, newly listed. Last year, it was 146 newly listed condos or co-ops, and this year, last week, it was 182, and then last 2 weeks ago, it was 223 condo or co-ops listed. So another big jump right there. Last 2 weeks under contract, it was 71 homes that were I mean, not homes, condos and co-ops that were under contract. And then last week, 95 homes were under contract. And then same thing with last year. The under contract is the one that is, there's not a lot of homes going under contract.
Yeah, nobody was thinking about getting
Mhm.
into buildings back then.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's like a year ago, but nobody was thinking about touching elevator buttons or opening up
Mhm.
a door, getting into building, right?
Yeah.
But we see it coming back. We see it
Yeah.
coming back,
Definitely.
and it's nice to see 95 new contract last week. That's amazing.
Mhm. Huge jump. The homes that were sold for last week, it was 107, and last 2 weeks 53. There's a jump over here there. So
Tremendous. Oh my
yeah.
God, that's like exactly 50. I'm sorry, that's like exactly 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know what happened. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was the July 4th weekend that maybe
Maybe.
people were not working and took some time off, right? And we're not able to schedule, but that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. But that's a big difference.
Yeah. And then last year, it was 42 homes. Not the biggest difference as last 2 weeks ago. So
Yep, good stuff. Yeah,
still
pretty much back on track
yeah.
with the apartments again, which is always good to know. Alrighty, let me look at Suffolk. Alrighty, Nassau County market update, single family. 385 homes hit the market 2 weeks ago, July 5th through the 11th, average 923 to 316 last week, right? To 392 last year. So still tremendous numbers are coming in the inventory, but even nicer numbers in the contracts. 243 2 weeks ago to 275
Wow.
last week. That's over 500 new home buyers signed contracts in Nassau County.
That's insane.
That's so exciting for the economy, right? Like we always say, Tashi, by selling one house, we employ about 27 people.
Mm-hmm.
From inspectors to contractors to bankers to processors to underwriters, right? I mean, the list goes on, right? So it's amazing to see that the market is still so strong. Sold 196 2 weeks ago to 277 last week to 166, right? Still amazing numbers. Price wise, right? Look at what's happening.
Yeah.
Last year average 693, now average 847. I mean, that's about 20% increase in 1 year. 20% increase in that 1 year. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, wrap it up with Suffolk. I think we're good.
Okay. So for Suffolk single family homes, lots of homes newly listed. There was last week there was 457 homes newly listed. Last 2 weeks, another 438. And even last year during the COVID time, it was 449 homes that were listed.
Yeah, people in Suffolk are very brave.
Yeah.
They got the open air. They got the big lots, so.
Yeah, and a lot of people are also moving out into the island just because because it's a lot more compact in the city, so it's better,
Correct. So much more for your money, no brainer.
And so the amount of homes that went under contract in Suffolk was for last week was 318, and last 2 weeks ago it was 296 homes that were under contract. For the homes that for last year, it was only five homes that went under contract. So very similar to before as well.
Right.
And then we have the amount of homes sold for last week. It was 344 homes sold, and last 2 weeks ago, it was 240 homes sold. And for last year, it was 204 homes sold. Still a good number, but like you said, like you mentioned, for Nassau County, there was huge difference in the price.
Yeah, look at the Nassau,
Yeah.
545 to 670. That's
Mhm.
about a 20% increase, right?
Yeah.
So, kudos to all those buyers that they were brave.
Yeah.
And during COVID, they got out there and they went buy a home, right?
Yeah.
We got about 20% appreciation based on this report. Of course, guys, this is the whole Suffolk, this is the whole Nassau. If
Mhm.
you are curious about the market value of your particular town, your particular type of a property, right? It might be slightly different, but we're looking at on average probably 12 to 15%, which is insane. I remember Long Island used to appreciate about 3 to 5% the most.
Yeah. Wow.
So now we did in 1 year what would usually take us about 3 to 4 years,
Mhm.
which is incredible. So congratulations to all those that they went for it,
Mhm.
during a times of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Anything else you want to add, or you think we're good?
Well, I just wanted to say, big more risk equals higher reward. So that's something to consider when like thinking about uncertain times.
Yeah, 100%. And it worked out for all those folks
Yeah.
who went for it, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here you guys have it. Super. We took about 12 minutes. Not bad. Queens, Nassau, Suffolk County Weekly Market Update. Any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday, State of the Market. Thank you, Tashi, for jumping in. Later, guys.
Later. Bye.
Bye.